Hello.
Hey guys, gather around. Today I'm going to tell you a story so ridiculous that you'll say goodbye to this guy who said hello. Imagine a guy who fell into the black hole of internet algorithms, whose entire existence revolves around ridiculousness. Who am I talking about, guysers? But friends, this episode isn't just about him. It's a celebration of the most vile and ridiculous humor on the internet. Let's get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Somali, one of the most infamous figures to ever touch the live streaming world, has once again found himself in hot water. But let's be honest, did he ever actually leave the boiling pot? This man has made a career out of being a public nuisance, but the crazy part? He actually thinks he's untouchable. If you don't know who Johnny Somali is, consider yourself lucky. But for those who do, you already know. This guy operates on a level of delusion that's almost impressive. He got banned from Japan after repeatedly causing disturbances, getting punched in the face and acting like a complete buffoon. Then, instead of learning his lesson, he took his circus act to South Korea. But guess what? Korea doesn't play around, and now he's facing multiple charges, including obstruction of business and some sketchy behavior around minors. Yikes.
The people of Japan and the people of the world. I want to make this message because I've been gone for a long time. Let me introduce myself if you don't know me already. I am Johnny Somali.
Now, here's the kicker. Every time Johnny gets caught, he comes back with the same tired routine. I've changed, I promise. But before you can even blink, he's right back at it again, pushing boundaries, disrespecting cultures, and generally being a walking red flag. It's like watching a cartoon character repeatedly step on the same rake. You just can't look away. But here's the million-dollar question. Why do these people keep doing this? Are they actually making money? Are they trying to prove something? Or did they just not get enough hugs as children? Because Johnny and his crew, these so-called infamous streamers, act like they're going down in history as legends. But let's be real, the only history book they'll be in is dumbest people to ever get themselves arrested online.
I am part of the criminal nuisance live streamer gang called CX. I am a high-ranking member in the black sheep of the family. We are ran by our top leader, Ice Poseidon. He's the leader of CX and Miskiff, the leader of OTK. We are part of a live streaming international criminal mafia of nuisance streamers that have came to Japan to bring you freedom, to bring you American values. You weak Japs will never stop us. You will never stop CX. You will never stop Johnny Somali. You will never stop Ice Poseidon, Paul Danino, who is my mentor, my teacher, my leader. If it was not for Ice Poseidon, I would have never came to Japan. And if you try to arrest Ice Poseidon, if you try to stop Paul Danino or any of our group, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah the terrorist, the one that paid for all of our kick deals and steak deals, if you try to stop ABZ Abdullah this fat, I promise you I'll be back in Japan soon. You'll never stop Kang Joel. You'll never stop Hugh Sama, Showtime, and all these leeches. We will destroy Japan, and I promise you, if you arrest any of them, if you stop any of them, if you attack any of them, I will come back to Japan, and I will bring back vengeance. Remember how there was 2 atomic bombs? Remember how there was Hiroshima and Nagasaki? I was the little boy. CX is the fat man. They came to bring revenge for locking me up falsely and locking up Louis X. Japan. It's fucking CX till I fucking die. You dumbass motherfuckers. Fuck Japan. Our cocksuckers. Us streamers, we run your fucking country. CX in the fucking chat. And make sure you take out Miskiff. This is the leader of OTK. This is the top general. These are the 2 top leaders. This is the CX vice president and the president right here. You need to get Miskiff and you need to get Paul Dino Ice Poseidon.
And speaking of delusion, Johnny's still part of this ridiculous live streaming mafia called CX. Apparently, he sees himself as a high-ranking member in this group led by Ice Poseidon, a guy who's been in more controversies than a reality TV star. But even Ice Poseidon wants nothing to do with Johnny anymore. That's how you know you've messed up, when even the king of controversy doesn't want you around.
You hear me?
Nah, I've been watching a little bit of the trip. Yeah, I know, Nana. What's up?
Yes, his camera's on.
Hi, Nana. Hi.
Hi, hello.
Does she know Johnny Somali? Does she know me from terrorizing her country?
知ってる有名人
Hi.
有名人なの
うん
YouTuber?
Yes Yosef, get over here. Come here. Come here.
Nakadashi. Nakadashi.
Oh, what the? Johnny Somali. Are you still alive?
Johnny
Bro, hang up on this fucking.
Bro, what the
What
fuck?
are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, this fucking guy, bro.
What do you mean? I want advice. I want advice.
Advice. Yeah, what are you doing? Secondary Somali. Left Somali.
Look, when you guys come to Busan, I'll be in Busan.
But let's take a moment to appreciate just how ridiculous this situation is. Johnny got himself banned from Japan. He went to South Korea and immediately started racking up charges. And now he's in serious trouble, facing potential jail time. And what does he do? He makes another video doubling down on everything that got him in trouble in the first place. Genius. Absolute genius. And here's the real issue. People like Johnny Somali aren't going away anytime soon. In fact, they're multiplying. That's right, just like cockroaches after an apocalypse, these IRL nuisance streamers are popping up all over Japan and Korea, all thinking they're the next big thing. And the worst part, some of them actually get paid to do this nonsense. Can you imagine? There are people out there financing these clowns to run around foreign countries, harassing strangers for content. Now, let's be honest. Johnny is not the mastermind he thinks he is. He's more like the Walmart version of a Bond villain, except instead of world domination, his goal is just being an idiot online. And now his recklessness has caught up with him. A legal expert in South Korea has confirmed that Johnny's latest charges aren't looking good. His court date is set for March 7th, and unless the Korean justice system decides to go easy on him, which they shouldn't, he's in for some serious consequences. The best part? He did this to himself. Nobody forced him to be a public menace. Nobody forced him to double down on bad behavior. And yet, here we are, watching this train wreck in real time. So, what's the lesson here, folks? First of all, if you get banned from one country, maybe don't try to do the same in another country right away. Second, internet influence isn't worth a real prison sentence. Johnny thought he was Somalian untouchable, but the truth came knocking on his door. And this time, it wasn't an angry shopkeeper, it was the South Korean legal system. Well, that's all for today, folks. If Johnny somehow manages to get into even more trouble, as you already know, I'll be here to explain it all to you. Until then, be smart, don't be a pain, and remember, shame lasts forever. But good humor never dies. And by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next episode.